guys, welcome to Crush Carb, where we crush carbs, not flavors. Hey carb crushers, welcome back. I appreciate all the emails you guys be sending me for the dishes you love and want to eat on a low carb diet. And as requested, I'm super excited to share with you all a mouth-watering recipe for Keto Quiche. This dish is packed with all the flavors, but without the carbs, and it is perfect for breakfast, brunch, or just for a snack. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you all my instant version of quiche. This is really quick and easy to make, so let's get started. So we're going to be starting off with our veggies. So I have here olive oil in a pan. So you just need a small amount of olive oil just so you can saute your veggies. So we're going to be starting off with onions. So I have here chopped onions. So this is 1/2 of a medium-sized onion. So we're going to add that here. Into this, we're going to be adding some chopped red bell peppers. So this is 1/2 of a medium-sized red bell pepper. You want to make sure you are stirring occasionally because otherwise your onions and bell peppers can start getting brown at the bottom and you don't want them to get brown. So you just want to get them translucent. So make sure you are stirring in between. You just want to saute these veggies until they are cooked and translucent. All right, our veggies are perfect, just like how you want them to be. So next we're going to be adding 2 cloves of minced garlic. This is really crucial to add because it adds really good flavor to your quiche. You want to give this a stir until you smell the aroma of the garlic. So that's when you know your garlic is cooked. Alrighty, I smell the garlic. It smells so good. All right, next we're going to be adding 3 cups of chopped spinach. You always need to add a lot more spinach than your other veggies because spinach reduces in quantity as it cooks and as it wilts. So you always got to add a lot more. So it looks like a lot, but as this cooks, it's going to shrink and reduce. You just want to stir it until your spinach is cooked. I like to incorporate spinach in a lot of my dishes because it's very healthy for you and it has a lot of antioxidants. All right, our spinach is cooked. Doesn't take no time at all. And like I said, you always got to add a lot more because look at that. You end up with just a small quantity. All right, so I'm going to turn off my gas now because my veggies are done. That quick and easy. So now we're going to be working on the main part of quiche. So for the base of my quiche, I'm going to be using almond flour tortilla, which is why I say this is my instant version of quiche because these are already ready-made and it has just a few ingredients, which I love using this. Like it has just a few ingredients. It doesn't have any preservatives. So this is really healthy to use and only one tortilla has 10 grams of carbs. So it's amazing. So I have here already in my 6-inch baking pan, 1 tortilla. So I'm adding here 4 large eggs. And so next we're going to be adding milk. So I have here almond milk. You can use whatever milk of your preference. Milk is really crucial because it makes your eggs very fluffy. So the best technique when working with eggs is to always add milk because it makes it very fluffy and more delicious. So I have here 1/2 cup of milk. And next, we're going to be adding 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And then next, we're going to be adding 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And also, I'm going to be adding 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder is also very crucial because it's going to help make your quiche to rise more. And now we're going to give this all a whisk. You want to make sure you whisk it well because you will see lumps of the baking powder. So you want to make sure you whisk it roughly so you don't have those lumps of the baking powder. So our eggs are ready here. And so now we're going to be adding the veggies that we had cooked. So next I'm going to be adding 1 cup of shredded cheese. So I have here a mixture of Monterey Jack cheese and cheddar cheese. You can use whatever cheese that you like. I'm going to give this all a mix. This looks so good. I just love how the veggies look so colorful. That's what I love about red bell peppers. It adds really good flavor and yet adds really good color to what you're making. All right, so our egg mixture is ready here. So I'm going to be transferring this egg mixture to our 6-inch manky pan that we have ready here with the almond flour tortilla at the bottom. Great. So now we're at our last step, and that is baking it in the oven. So I have an oven that's preheated to 350 degrees already, and I'm going to be baking this in the oven for 30 minutes. So our 30-minute timer is done for our quiche, so let's take a look. Oh my gosh, looks so good. Just look how delicious that looks. So you want to make sure that it is not jiggly. So if you just shake it a bit, it should be set. If it is jiggly, put it in the oven for like additional 5 minutes or so, and that should complete it. But you got to keep an eye on it because you don't want to overbake it. So you want to let this sit for about 5 minutes just to let it cool down, and then it'll be ready to eat. So our quiche has cooled down, and look what we have here. Look how delicious that looks. I just love the colors of the red bell peppers. The spinach is so vibrant. Then the flavors we're going to get from these veggies, and then the garlic, so good. And most importantly, I love that almond flour tortilla we have at the bottom. Super delicious. It's a thin crust we added here, not too thick. If you want to have a thick crust, you can add 2 almond flour tortillas, but I like to have that thin crust. So you can still taste the crust when you eat this, but it's just not too thick like we normally see in a quiche. And this is a perfect protein meal here. You have eggs in here, you have almonds for the almond tortilla. Just perfect to have for breakfast, brunch, or any time of the day. So let's get in here. Cut this up. Wow. Wow. Just look at that. Look at the cheese, how nicely melted it is. Looks super delicious. Wow. Look at this. Look at the almond flour tortilla at the bottom. Look how nicely cooked that is. You have a perfect crust at the bottom. This looks so good. Time to taste. Oh my god. The veggies are so good. Super delicious. The garlic flavor. Oh my gosh. Speechless. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Crush Carb. Try it out and let me know in the comments below how you liked it. So until next time, let's keep cooking, experimenting, and as always, let's keep crushing carbs.